is Shane DeVolder.
Row number 2's got the 25 from Salinas, the Burke Upholstery sponsored machine. He's all black 25. That's Austin Burke. And on his outside from Bakersfield, the 9 Triple X Chet Reeves.
Then we pick up row number 9, or row number 3 on the inside, the 15J. We don't have no hometown, but it's Jeremy Ritchie. And to his outside, the Victory Circle and Parts, Seavison Suspension, KB Pumps and Supply, DeWalt Farms, and Greenway Pest Control. We all know who this is. The 175 of Ethan Dodson out of Bakersfield.
Row number 4 from Napomo, California, the Alpine Refrigeration Machine. That is Danny Lauer. And on his outside, the Race Prep, Paul Williams Simpson, El Portal West sponsored machine from Bakersfield, the 2J, Justin Schweitzer.
Jeremy Ritchie, one of the cars, late arrival here to the Budweiser Nationals out of Oregon. Pretty fast up in the Pacific Northwest, a young upcoming hot shoe. Definitely worth keeping your eyes on.
Now, he wasn't one of the ones that showed his hand early, said he was coming down. I didn't hear much about him coming.
I'm surprised he's here because nobody mentioned Jeremy Ritchie coming up from the Pacific Northwest.
It's great to see him here. I'm not lying. But wow, talk about sneaking under the radar early.
Well, here we go. Out of turn 4, green flag from Doug Ryan. Bobby Hogue down low in the groove. He's going to be your leader out of turn 2. The 44S of Shane DeVolder right there with him into turn 3. Hogue going to drive to the high side. DeVolder going to drive right around him underneath out of turn 4. He'll lead lap number 1.
DeVolder going to the bottom side. Hogue to the top side. Austin Burke going right there with Hogue. They're trying to stretch out that lead to settle between all of them up there. But here comes Ethan Dodson in the 175 machine. Up into the 4th spot.
Ethan Dodson really on the move, looking good in that number 4 position, trying to get around the 25 of Austin Burke.
Yeah, typically when you see Bobby Hogue on the point for a heat race, you almost think it's not fair.
You think it's over. I'll tell you right now, that 44S of Shane DeVolder out of Pacifica doing a great job of driving, holding off the legend of Bobby Hogue.
Yeah, DeVolder's got a bunch of big money race wins this year. Nationals in Santa Maria, was here for the Mosier as well. So he's no slouch to these big money races. But right now, DeVolder, your leader. Hogue in second. Ethan Dodson slides up into the 3rd spot, but here comes Austin Burke trying to take it back as they go into turn 3.
Bobby Hogue now going to work on DeVolder in the 44 right there with him on his bumper through turns 1 and 2. Bobby Hogue changed his lineup a little bit that time around through turns 3 and 4. Little different entry. Here he goes on the bottom trying to get under the 44 of DeVolder. He's going to show some color. There's the white flag.
Bobby Hogue going to the high side through 1 and 2, diamonding it off, trying to cut to the bottom. Sees DeVolder slide up. Maybe he's trying to set him up to do it once again here. DeVolder slides up. Hogue hammered down, but it's all Shane DeVolder in the 44 taking the win. Hogue in second. Ethan Dodson up into 3rd. Austin Burke in 4th. Justin Schweitzer up into a top 5 spot.
Impressive run for the 44 of Shane DeVolder holding off Bobby Hogue.
It's not often that you see somebody drive around him and stay in front of him like that.
He did a great job. DeVolder, clearly the faster car down on the end of turns 1 and 2 is where he would pull him. Bobby Hogue a little faster down to the end of 3 and 4, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We're going to move into our late model portion.